It's Sunday, and I thought that I would share with you guys some of the points that we have gone over in church the last few weeks. It's been a really awesome series that we've been studying. It's been really, really eye-opening for me, especially. And it's called the name of the series is Brand New. And it's pretty much based on, I'm really sorry about this weird shadow thing we got going on right here. I have a vase that this phone is propped up against, and I have all kinds of pretty twiggy things that come out of it, and that's one of the branches. So I'll try to stay this way. So anyway, it's called Brand New, and it's really based on the fact that I think it's John 13:34, which basically says about love being, basically trumping all. When Jesus came to this earth and walked through his, incarnate life to his destiny, that's what he talked about, was loving each other. That was what he was all about, loving anyone and everyone, especially when they were unlovable. He fought against all of the religious, people in his time who tried to put so many stipulations on what you had to do, what you couldn't do, what, this and that and the laws and everything. And Jesus came to let us know that he loves us so much they died for us, and we're supposed to love everyone else the exact same way. We are supposed to mirror him. And a lot of people, I think, especially myself, when you have kind of a perfectionist mentality, you think you have to be perfect. You think that, oh my gosh, I've sinned today. I don't make it past a few steps past my bed in the morning before I have sinned. I don't know about y'all, but it doesn't take me long. And then I have this guilt that, is down inside. I've yelled at my child. I have thought a bad thought. I've been jealous. I've done something, and they pile up all day long. So, I feel that you do have this part of us that feels this guilt because our conscience tells us that we should, because we've done things wrong. But when you remember that Christ died for you, he is for you. He is for me, and he is for you. He fights for us. He loves us. He's not against us. I think that is the biggest thing that I have gotten out of this series thus far is last week, the series is done by Andy Stanley, and last week he said, how did it go? We're constantly worried about, God, are we okay? Are you mad at me? Did I do something wrong? I'm really sorry. That kind of thing. We bargain with God, and I do that all the time. Are we okay? Did I make you mad? That kind of thing. And we don't have to do that. And if we focus less on what we've done that makes God angry, then, and just understanding that he knows that we're going to screw up, and when we ask him to forgive us of those sins, we're good. I don't constantly need to be worrying about whether I have made God mad or not. What I need to be worrying about is how I'm treating the people around me. Am I showing everyone how much I love them? Am I telling them? Am I treating the stranger on the street the way Jesus would? We're supposed to mirror his image. We can't be perfect. He was the only perfect one that will ever and has ever walked the earth. We can't be that. He already knows that. He knows we can't be perfect. He knows we're going to screw up. So what he means by that is to love other people the way he did. He washed people's feet, for goodness sake. When is the last time you or I have done that? Never. I don't like feet. But I would do it because that's what we're supposed to do. I think it's so easy to remember it. Jesus spoke his last breath wanting the forgiveness for the people around him and for the bad things that they were doing. They were murdering him. I know for sure nobody has hurt me that bad, and there's really no reason why I couldn't forgive anybody in this world for anything that they have done when he can do that. And that's got to be the main focus. We've gone over so many verses, verse after verse, about love. Love is, and was in that time this brand new concept. It took all of these religious people out of their ranks because it wasn't about all the you can, you can't, you have to do it this way and you can't do it that way. It was about love. I mean, it really was. Love God more than anything else on the entire planet and in your life, and love others. That's what the cross was about. Love God, love others. It's the two biggest commandments in the whole entire Bible. But yet, we constantly argue back and forth about what sin is sin, what is, what isn't, how can you live that way and be a Christian, how can you be a Republican, how can you be a Democrat, how can you be gay, how can you be this. It sucks because that's not what it's about. It is about love. And it is about your relationship with your Father and with the man who died for you. That's all you need to worry about. You don't need to worry about what everyone else is doing in everyone else's life. Because for people to see Jesus in you, which if you are a Christ follower should be your number one goal, you have to love them where they are, no matter where that is, and no matter whether you agree with it or not. And I kind of feel like that is one of the hugest things in my life that I could focus on right now. We were asked the question, in every situation, what if your response to what situations you were put in was, what does love require of me right now? So when your boss is mad at you, when your friends are mad at you, when your kids are driving you nuts, when you want to stab your husband, when nobody will pick up their stuff, those kinds of things, no matter what situation you're in, what does love require you to do? And I guarantee you your reaction will be a lot different than if you let your human nature guide you instead of the Holy Spirit that lives inside you. So just a few thoughts for today. If you want to come to church with me, if you're local, I go to One Focus Church, and it's awesome because we can skateboard in the parking lot if you are into that kind of thing. But it's just laid back and it's pretty cool. But that series is from Andy Stanley, and I'm pretty sure that you can watch all kinds of stuff from him on YouTube. So I hope you guys have a good Sunday night and a good evening, and have a great week. See ya.